That's right, family. Black Power. You've been invited to witness General Seti's mega mini, short but pack a whole lot of punch. Today, we're going to be talking about Colonel Sanders, the Burger King, and Uncle Sam, effigies of Lucifer. But before we get to the information, I want you to know that you can become a member of Sarah Soon Seti's YouTube page. You can click the link down in the video description, and you'll get a introduction video on the memberships, what each membership entails. If you like, join. It's a powerful experience, and we appreciate you very much. KingSeti.com online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies. We got 25% off at this time on selected items. Get over there, check it out. generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, the complete General Sarah Soon Seti website, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. Get on over there and see the power in generalseti.com and Patreon also. SETI, keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Over 185 exclusive live streams, and we have new live streams popping up almost every day. So get over there and witness the strength. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages: King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid. That's for real. Okay, and so today we're dealing with Colonel Sanders. That's right. Let me get it in here. Yeah. Power. We dealing with Colonel Sanders. Let me get that in there. The Burger King and Uncle Sam, effigies of Lucifer. And so you got to see that, it's a common theme amongst the Western world. You see, to highlight the God of gods. You see, and who is that God of gods? We can see in almost, I mean, we can go down through many movie stars, even in Marvel comics. I don't care which one it is, Harry Potter, there's a reoccurring theme of the primordial God of gods, Pan, coming out of ancient Greece. You see, even into the Bible. You see, even into the Bible, even into Greco-Roman, matter of fact, Judaic, biblical ideology. You see the goat god Pan. You see, because Moses was also manifested with horns. They say when he came off and they show him with horns. And when you look at, many of the statues of Moses with the horns, is nothing but an effigy of Pan, the primordial goat god, the great god. They call Pan the great god. He's not just God, he's the great God, Pan. And so, and so this is where you get pantheon. And see, in pantheon, you get the whole collage of deities. So he's personified. And so when you say when you say another definition of Pan is all. You see, the all. When they say Pan globalism and Pan, and even when people use Pan-African, see, we got to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not manifesting nothing in the energy of Pan. Pan was a deviant, a deviant God. You see, in all aspects, even when you're looking at what's going on today with the rainbow boys, you feel me? And girls, see the manifestation. That's the manifestation of Pan. You see, we cannot follow in that energy, but we are. You see, we don't see the matrix that is over our eyes. And so when you look at Colonel Sanders, when you go get your greasy chicken. Yeah, that's where you go. You go get your greasy chicken, and it let you know who's serving you. Now we got to understand, number one, that there's, when you talk about the dragon, you got the good dragon and you got the bad dragon. You see, in no different than you got God and the devil. You see the flip sides of the coin. You see, and so when you dealing with the dragon, you're dealing with, one of the aspects of the dragon is metamorphosis. You see, so they change into things. You see what I'm saying? So you very well may not know who they are. And so, you have to understand, when you look at Uncle Sam, you see, and you look at Pan, and see, a lot of people believe, they say Lucifer, but you got to understand one thing, that Pan is the primordial goat god. Lucifer is only an effigy of Pan. That's all he is. He's an effigy of Pan. It's not vice versa. You see, all of them, goat gods and, Baphomet, they are effigies of Pan, going back to ancient Greece. And so you see, when you see Pan, he's a sexual deviant. You have to watch him. That's why they call it horny goat weed and this, that, and because he's a pervert. You see, and let's deal with that. He's a pervert. He's a deviant. You know what I'm saying? And all you had to do is go. And so when you understand that, when you have all these European carnivals, and see, that's what, you get the carnival. You see, and the root of carnival is carnal, and carnal means again, it means lewd. You understand what I'm saying? It means perverted. It means you're outlandish. You see what I'm saying? So people don't even understand in carnival. You see, you get carnal. You see what I'm saying? Look it up and see what it says. And so he's the god. Pan is the god of the carnival. And so when you look at Uncle Sam, you see, you got to understand that Sam is only short for Samael. You see, which is one of the princes of hell. That's who he is. He's one of the princes of hell. And so again, you have to read through the lines. You have to study everything. Words is power. You see, spelling, it causes spells. You see, and so if they wrapping us up in the spelling, because we're not breaking it down, we're not looking deeper. You see, so Samael was one of the princes of hell. And so this is where you get Uncle Sam. You see, it's not a coincidence. And the one thing that will bring you to clarity is the goat T. You see, that is the goat T. And see, a lot of people don't understand that. That's in manifestation of the goat. You see, that's the manifestation of the goat. And so in Matthew 25:31 through 46, it says, when the Son of Man comes in his glory and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. Before him will be gathered all the nations, and he will separate people one from another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he will place the sheep on his right and the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on his right, and you already know right there, when you're dealing with right, you see, that's letting you know something, righteousness. You see what I'm saying? And on the left, you didn't win left. You see, that's how you understand, and you break down and come to understand. And then the king will say to those who sit on his right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. You see what I'm saying? And so that's for the right. Now, I didn't add, the aspect of when it speaks about the goat, but you know what? If he telling you come and sit there, and the goat, he telling the goat, going on into the depths of hell. You see what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? You betrayed me. You betrayed righteousness and the truth of God. So you have to understand, this is parables. You see, these are parables. And so just like Jesus is known as the lamb, and, you know, they use animals in parables to explain a deeper understanding. And so you, the sheep, you understand what I'm saying? And we'll go into that deeper, because the sheep, you know, is manifested with the wool, the divine wool. You see, and the wool being an aspect of divinity, because it said that God, the Christ had hair that was like wool, like pure wool, and we'll get into that in the next video. You see, and so, you know, we understand that when we listen in their words, the spelling is also giving us instructions, and it says to separate. See, that's first and foremost. We haven't learned that because we have denied cosmic authority and cosmic understanding. You want to move on your own understanding. And that's why you're in the predicament that you're in today, because you're moving on your own understanding. And you have to understand, no matter, you know, everything in creation is preordained in its makeup and its DNA to be what it's supposed to be. You can hope, you can pray, you can do all those things, but whatever something has been preordained to do, that's what you is in the mathematical equation of life. You have to accept that, and you have to plug them definitions into the equations of life so that you can get the right answer. See, everything is mathematics. You see what I'm saying? Everything has a sequence and an equation and a formula. If you want a certain result, you have to look at the mathematical equations of the cosmos and plug them in. And if you deny the definition, then you're never going to get the right answer. And that's why you're in trouble now today, because you denied the devil. You know, a lot of it is mythological because you're looking up under the ground, and you don't understand parables is only stories to manifest truth. You know, because they know stories, you know, brings one in, you know, to a deeper understanding. You know, people will sit down and listen to a story. You see what I'm saying? It's entertaining, but it's also educational at the same time. And so, because in the ancient world, they didn't have TVs and movies and so on and so forth. The griots, the storytellers, were the entertainers, but it wasn't that they was entertaining for the sake of entertaining. They was entertaining for the sake of divulging truth to those that was listening on. You see, to those that was listening on. And so in here you see the parable of goats and sheep, and understand that a goat, number one, got straight hair. That's number one. And a sheep has woolly hair. You see, two different animals. You see, and a lot of people got to understand that our deity was Amen was manifested as a ram, not a goat. A lot of people are in a confusion of that. See, there's a difference. A ram is a male sheep. Okay, he's not a goat. Okay, that's totally different. And we, you know, and the ram is a warrior. You see him out there, and even Dodge and all of those who stole many ancient Egyptian regalia and logos right up off of the walls of ancient Egypt. Ram tough. You see, ram tough, because Amen was a warrior deity. And so that's who we are. We the ram. We not the goat. And you know, you've been fooled into that. And so you got the matrix over your eyes. And I see that's why I had to come and give you the God vision, so you can wake up. Like when you watch They Live, and you had what's his name? What's his name? Ronnie Piper. You see what I'm saying? And he was walking around, and the world was unaware that, you know, they had, you know, aliens amongst them. You understand? Sucking the blood of the earth, and until he got these glasses. And when he put these glasses on, he could see that they was damn you know, skeletons and shit. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even real people and shit, you know. And so you know, when they saw that he could see them, you know, he can see. He can see, you know, and they put the call out on him. You see, and so we had to give you the God vision so you can understand what you're looking at. It's right in front of your eyes. You see, Uncle Sam, and so that's where you get senators. You see, senators. You got to understand everything, you know, this ain't all no coincidence. In a demonocracy, demonocracy, headed by Uncle Sam I.L. Okay? And so, you know, you going to Burger King, you're going, you know, the Murder Kings. You understand I just did a video where they rank Burger King in the top 5 of the worst restaurants in the world that in America that you can eat from. You understand what I'm saying? You might as well go on out there and eat out the garbage. You understand what I'm saying? You might as well wait till they throw that shit in the garbage and go in there just like any, you know, homeless person that eat out the goddamn garbage. You might as well go eat out the garbage your damn self, because that's what you're doing. You know, and so they know, and the effigy, and if you knew that and he don't got no crown, he ain't got no real crown. You see what I'm saying? Because the crown is solar ordained. That means you's the solar king. He's not the solar king. We'll break that down in the upcoming video too. You see, you the solar king, you the solar queen, emperor of the universe. And we can show that from the walls, that you are the one that is divinely connected. You are the manifestation of the sun on earth. You see, and so, you know, when we looking at goat tees, you see, and everybody, even from Emperor Ming on Flash Gordon, you see, they all wear, and he looked just like that other Anton, what's his name? Anton Levy, who was the founder of the Church of Satan. They all wear the goat tee. You see, it's not by coincidence. You see, and so once you understand that the goat is Pan, you can see that they have brought to this planet a pandemonium. You see, we in a state of pandemonium, wars and rumors of wars and possibility of wars all over the planet. Pandemic. See, and in that, it shows you that Pan is a demon. Pan, demonium. You see, pandemonic. See, pandemic. You see, Pan is the demon. So that's why I don't say no Pan-Africanism. I don't put Pan in front of nothing. I don't, you know, you got to understand the root, and you got to understand that spelling, you understand, brings about spells. You see, and you under a spell, because you if you say these things out of your mouth and you don't realize what you're saying, you know, even if you do understand, you can control the energy. You can control, I understand it. You see, I break it down. I don't let it manifest without me controlling it. You see, but if you say it out of your mouth and you don't understand, you could be bringing catastrophe on yourself and on those around you. So you have to watch what you say. And most definitely control what you say. You see, the things that it can be said, but if you control the frequency, then you are you know, you're the Pied. I don't even want to say that, because that's another manifestation, and I meant to bring that out. The Pied Piper is another manifestation of Pan. You see, is another manifestation of Pan. And so this is only a mega mini, so it's short, but it packs a whole lot of power. You see, and so we'll be having it stand, you know, and taking a concept and getting the most out of it in a short amount of time that you can rewind again and again, and it just punch like Mike Tyson. So family, I want to thank you for being here. This is in witnessing the mega mini. We'll be having many more. And this is the general saying, check them sites out: kingseti.com, generalseti.com, Patreon, General Seti, generalseti.ticketleap.com. Make sure you subscribe now to all the YouTube pages and hit that notification button. You don't want to miss not one video from the general. Black Power.